Alright, here we go. Load our start here. Save. Which is pretty standard. I forget why I have a set of robes on, but cool. Okay. Let's get the speed up going. Go. And set a quick save. There we go. Alright, now, if I'm recalling where I left off last Saturday, we had just arrived here, and this was a brand new spot that I hadn't actually explored yet. So let's take a look at what we got around here. Dilapidated old car. Wait, hold on, shift. Oh, wait, I've been here? Where is this? Oh, no. Alright. I just finished. I know what I did now. Okay. So I just finished the, this quest to kill all the death claws, or whatever they are. And I was on my way out, is what I was doing. Still got a couple things I can't carry. Where's my NPC? It's really kind of... For such a fleshed out, and it is fairly fleshed out, for such a fleshed out game, for such a fleshed out mod, there are no NPCs that I've seen that you're allowed to have. Just gotta remember there's a couple things I have stored here. Hopefully I won't need any more drugs. Get my strength up. I'm still addicted to something. Hopefully it doesn't last forever, we'll see. Rainbow Raiders, that's a good place to sell some stuff, so let's go back. Group of unfortunate travelers. Nope. That's a frustrating thing to have to deal with. I gained 24 experience points, yay, and I have a whole bunch of radiation and more right there. 10 points. So frustrating. So, we'll look at something real quick. My unarmed damage is 1 to 3 here, with the brass knuckles of 4 to 9. That's with a strong punch. And this guy is 7 to 17, which does more base damage. See, it's 4 AP for a regular punch here and 3 AP for a regular punch here. So this one is the same number of action points as a strong punch. So while this definitely does more damage, I really don't think it's going to be all that more useful. So I don't really think I want it around. I mean, it seems like a good idea, but we got brass knuckles here, actual brass knuckles. Is that 4 AP versus 3 AP? That pretty much determines which one's useful and which one's not. Wait, hold on. Was there something else going on over here? He salutes you. How you doing, champion? Getting bloodthirsty? Ha! Everyone comes back here eventually. Gets you more than the drop. Who's ready to be put against me? Let's do this one. Pick up something from the arena. Pick up something from the arena. And I'd like a blowjob from both of Hog's bitches simultaneously. When we get to the arena, come and fight. That's the rule. This is definitely an option. Is there anyone ready to stand against me? I guess. Is their arena different from this? I have a feeling that it's going to be a spectacular show today. Be warned, though, your opponent is not that simple. He's a savage, bad at talking, even worse at thinking. But already put down 7 guys. He doesn't mind eating some human flesh after the fight, or so I've heard. Still, if he kills you, I think you wouldn't care. The fee is usual. It is I who will rip his liver and eat it. Let me at him, I guess. Rip his liver? Okay. You're right about your feeling. Let me warm up a little, and then we can start. Let's just start. Let's get going. I've already quick saved it, so. Yep. We're going to do for a couple eye shots. Then run away, I guess. Woo! He got a couple bunch downs. All right. Another eye shot. How about a headshot? Nope. Missed that one. Headshot. There we go. Hey, and he's unconscious. Warrior was critically hit in the head for 10 points. The damaging attack knocks him unconscious, and I just realized my face. I'm just gonna cover up the addicted sign. And now let's go ahead and what has he got on him? Of course, he's got nothing. Now let's just strong punch him in the crotch, or groin. I don't know why he relabeled it to crotch instead of groin, but anyway, that didn't last long. Oh, that's not good. I'm dead now. I feel like I should have taken drugs before starting this fight. Maybe I can still knock you out. Rotten pumpkin. Nope, no crits this time. I feel like I'm missing a...
You died.
I died. Of course I did. I feel like I'm missing a specific skill or perk. Let's get there. All right, well, let's go ahead and let's get out of here. Let's go ahead and it's somewhere else. Status. Rainbow Raiders. Was there anything else here? Mate asked me to bring 8 ant bellies from the farm and give them to Apothecary. Okay. In one of the fights in the arena, Douglas lost his badge. Find the badge and give it back to Douglas. Ooh, okay. G, the leader of a gang of teenagers, demands 5 bottles of cognac for the right to become a member of the gang. Do I have that? The shepherd asked you to deal with Brick, who keeps screwing his horse for free. Lenny doesn't understand why his friend Carl isn't coming back from the dead. Hold on. Did I not deal with Brick? For Shepard, I think you know why. Shepard, you say? I bet he told everyone shit about me and too afraid to show up himself. Did he send you as this slut? You're my type, you know. He hoarsely laughs. What did you say, Spermback? Come here. Okay, I said I will solve this matter, and I'm gonna do it. And what are you gonna do, Mr. Cold Guy? Only don't hit me. Oh, that's right. I have to find a worthy replacement so I can beat him up. Sort of, maybe. Maybe I can. It does do a chunk of damage. There we go. What the hell? He got back up.
You left.
Let's do a chunk of damage. So maybe that's not going to happen right away. So I either have to find a girl to replace him. Maybe not. I don't know. Let's go. I don't know. Let's keep going. Well, that was weird. I'm just going to explore the rest of the map and just kind of head down here. Really? Oh my god, that's bullshit. Wow. Go to Tin Industries for a second. A couple of jackals, huh? Yeah, there is something here still locked. No, there isn't. Never mind. Sorry. I've been here already then. Clearly I've been here already. Was there something? Oh, hold on. I have that rope still? No, I don't. I dropped it. I was gonna say go down here. Ready from an explosion, only debris and rocks slab. That's okay. There's that stairs over here. So matter. This guy. That's right. Oh, there we go. Cool. That's all I gotta do. Knock him in the eye a couple times. Let's keep doing it then. How about the groin as well? And the head. And you know what? Maybe it looks into your eyes. Let's try and cripple him, maybe. This should be a pretty easy fight now that I've actually fought a couple of these guys. Oops. Well, relatively easy anyway. I mean, it's just lengthy is what it is. It is an easy fight though. There we go. I got even, did I get a level out of that? I don't know, it made a noise. 620 experience points, so maybe I didn't get a level. But anyway. And yes, not of course. Alright, so what was left down here? 3 things of tin, which I can't carry because they weigh so god-awfully much. And then what is in here? That was the Robotron. This is the part the guy needs. This is the part the guy needs. Oh my god, I can't believe I didn't figure that out. There we go, okay. So there's the robot hand. Let's go turn the robot hand in. To the people who want the robot hand. Maybe I'll grab a rope on the way out. That is probably the only real reason this sticker is here at all. Back to Livos. Starving for Hellspawn. No. Okay. Okay, so I have the robot hand. You again, what do you want? What are you doing here? Show your stuff to Edward. There we go. Edward's looking through your, at your things through the glass. This is rubbish. This is also rubbish. Oh, wow. Here's some find. Here's some find. What a wonderful thing. The hand of a construction robot. Listen, I really want to have one in my collection. All right. I don't really need it, so I can sell it to you. How much will you pay for it? I can give it to you in exchange for free passage to Livos. I keep it for myself. Maybe it'll come in handy later. Maybe it will. I don't know. It's a good question. I'll give it to you for now in exchange for free passage to Livos. Edward hesitates. I don't know. This thing is wonderful, but I can't let you in if you're not a member of Libos. Too bad. Let's move on to other questions. Okay, but hurry up. What? 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 Come on. Come on. Oh my god, come on. Would I need a perk for that? Do I need more charisma? What's my speech? My speech is 15%. Put all the points in the speech and see if that doesn't do anything different. 59% now. I don't know. This is wonderful, but I can't let you in if you're not a member of Libos. This is a great thing. You'll not find it anywhere else. Make me a member of Libos, and that's it. The hand is yours. Well, you are definitely worthy of wearing the name Schwan. Or Schwein. I will quickly sign the paper now. Come here, robot hand. Come here, robot hand. 908 experience points. Edward quickly gives you the paper. Here, a paper about the adoption from a family. With it, you can safely pass. Oh, okay. I think what he means like is fake adoption papers. It's here, fake adoption papers from the family friend. It would be nice if they named the family, whatever. But from something or other family. With it, you can safely pass. He takes the Robotron's arm and starts to gently stroke and cuddle it. Ooh, what a wonderful thing! What a rarity! Oh, my darling. You leave Edward alone with his touching occupation. Okay. So now I can go in. Yay. So that was at 59% speech. Let's reload and check other levels of speech. Let's do like 30% speech and see if that does anything. Yeah, it's 40. 40. Yep, there it is. Okay. All right. There we go. Got 908 XP, and now I can get into Libos. Yay! Can I get into here? Can I lockpick here? Bummer, it's locked. It won't lockpick? Seriously? Version, okay, I won't use, there's no, oh, that's lame. It's missing a script for the lockpick set. Oh, well. So that's something you can see pretty easily. That's too bad it's missing a script for the lockpick set, but oh well. Can I punch it down? I doubt that, but I want to see anyway. Nope, okay. Alright. Let's get downstairs and see what Libos has to offer. What? Okay, I couldn't tell. That was weird. It seemed like the music audio was not increasing while the volume of the other thing was increasing, but maybe that was just part of the mix, so I wonder if this will get me banned on YouTube or muted on Twitch. I don't get it. I don't get it. Why did they mix it like this? Who does that? So here I am in Libos. Yay, I made it in finally. I'm sure copyrighted music is going to get me into trouble here on YouTube, but oh well. There's a thing here. I can't steal anything. I can steal something. I can steal a couple things. Okay, cool. Name certificate. Name certificate on a rotten piece of paper is illegibly written that the bearer of this paper is indeed a member of the great and ancient Schwein family. Alright. Let's see who this hot chick is in a black dress. You see a confident middle-aged woman in rich clothing. She holds her head high, giving you an arrogant look. Did you want something, young man? I'm new here getting to know my neighbors. Yes, I've heard about a newcomer in Libos. I see the bar dropped pretty low for becoming a new inhabitant. Yeah, I do need to get some better clothes. Yeah, to become one of you is pretty easy. The woman squints. I see. Libos dwellers have completely lost their self-respect and allow anyone in. Anyway, you're one of us now, so welcome. I am Veronica Schwein. Glad to meet you. Can I ask you some questions? Veronica, what is it you do here in Libos? Veronica proudly raises her head. I am the most influential politician in Libos. No meeting is concluded without my speech in it. I have the biggest amount of given speeches and suggestions, and many of my ideas were accepted and became a reality. What are the other members of the Schwein family doing? What can you tell me about the other families? Okay, what are the other members of the Schwein family doing? She bursts with pride. The Schwein family is the greatest and the most powerful in Livos. We control the most important aspects of the vault's life. My son, Christopher, is busy with external trade. Ludwig, my husband, is an outstanding scientist and inventor, one of a kind, I must say. His brother Edward is in charge of the vault's protection, and I, modestly speaking, am the most experienced and perceptive politician and spokesman in Livos. How did you become Ludwig's wife? She gives out a smile of a winner. A winner of a smile. She gives out a smile of a winner. Okay. Maybe probably the better way to phrase it would be she gives you a winning smile. Oh, that was such a story. Ludwig kept himself locked in his working quarters for ages. So Edward spread a rumor that Ludwig will come out to choose the best woman of all who attends. Notice that I said not the most beautiful, not the most smart, but the best. That's why I became his wife. I was the best. Best prepared, best planned everything, best dealt with competitors. So I achieved my dream and became a member of a great family of Schweins. Dealt with the competitors? Yes, someone had a bit of a stomachache in that exact day. Others had their carriage broken on the way to Livos. Some ran into the pack of wild jackos. Wait, carriage broken on the way to Livos? One, where's the car that allows me to drive around between Livos and other places? Two, why aren't there more of them? I have a car mod. Why aren't you guys putting car mods in here? Anyway. The carriage broken on the way to Livos. Some run into the pack of wild jackals. So the ones who made it to the vault were in pretty bad shape. And by the entrance, they were met by a couple of tough guys who can do anything for who would do anything for a handful of batteries. My competitors were very lucky to stay alive, but not so lucky to be of actual competition to me anymore. Good plan, I give you that. I want to ask you something else, though. Tell me about the other families. Veronica chuckles. The other families are a pale imitation of the Schweins. They are nothing. They do the easiest and unnecessary jobs, which could be handled by anyone. Mackenzies are putting water into barrels, Hortons are busy with petty fixings, and Duttons are trying to give me a challenge in politics. In short, they are all a bunch of losers, playing the game that's too big for them. Playing a game that's too big for them. I see, another question. How can I be useful around here? Everyone does their part in Livos, but I think that, except for one-time jobs of repairing the equipment, it would be difficult for you to find something to do. All profitable areas are divided and occupied, and you can't compete with me in politics. I suppose you could be valuable as a scout, provider of some rare tech, and also in creating diplomatic connections with other radius settlements. And another question. I'd like to know more about the Schwein family. She burst with pride. The Schwein family is the greatest and the most... Oh, we already did that. Okay, yeah, okay, cool. That's it. Okay, Veronica, I need to go. She doesn't give me any quests. All right. You see an elderly man. He is busy with his business and doesn't pay you any attention. Hello, I'm new here, just looking around Livos. He doesn't react at all. Hello, I say, dear chap. I'm new around here. I want to talk. Still no answer. Hello, I want to talk. He doesn't even turn his head to you. Get out. I'm busy. I need to talk. Spare me a minute. He angrily turns to you. I am so sick of the morons who interrupt my work. What do you want? I'm new in Olympus. I want to talk. I've been saying that for like 5 minutes. I don't do conversations with just anybody. Name yourself for a start. Alzheimer, Parkinson, little green man. My name is not important. Call me as you like. You first. You first. He stares at you. Good. I'm Ludwig Schwein, and I know who you are. I was told. Who do you want? Or what do you want? Who do you want? To ask a few questions, of course. Tell me what do you want? I can't spend my time chatting with you all day. Tell me about the Livos Vault. Tell me about the Livos Vault. I want to know about the Livos Vault. What do you do here? What do you do here? Ludwig points to a table littered with spare parts and schematics. I specialize in laser and plasma weaponry. Currently, I'm studying plasma energy. More exactly, Principles of wave science. And how's the study going? Ludwig furiously slams his fist into the table. That's the thing. No good. One of these morons stole my book on wave science. They won't even understand a thing from it, idiots. How can I continue? How can I continue my work without the book? See, I could look for the book. I'll ask around and find out who could do it. Who could do such a thing? Who could do such a thing? I don't know anyone. I know for sure that it's not one of our family. We don't get in the way of each other. I could help with searching. I'll talk with others and find out who could have it. His eyes glimmer with hope. You want to help me? Good, very good. I don't care how you do it, but if you will actually find it, I'll allow you to buy some of the weapon. I will allow you to buy some of my weaponry, the best ones, and you'll have a special gift. I'll look for it. What's the gift? He slightly smiles. I put a lot of batteries into this thing when I was young, but now it's not very likely I'll ever use it. Find the book. You'll see what it is. Okay, but I have some other questions then. Did you do... Okay, I'll have his book... Do I have his book on websites? Ludwig grabs your hand. Did you find it? Give it to me! No, not yet. Remind me where I could look. Why the hell are you interrupting me then? Some idiot from the lab stole it. Talk them into returning it. Find it in some drawer. You can even shoot someone if that helps, but find me the book. Okay, I'll go looking. Tell me about the Lifehost vault. Why don't you try to find out yourself? Go and do that. I'm not a local guide. I have things to do. Please tell me about the inhabitants of this place. Wait, what are you busy with? Okay, now I already did that. Okay. Tell me about the inhabitants of this place. I don't care about any of them. They are only good while they don't distract me from doing my work. I'm not interested in interacting with any of them. Running around, being loud and useless. Christopher buys the parts and materials I need. The rest is none of my concern. You don't talk to anyone? Ludwig makes a contemptuous face. Who to talk to here? Who would you talk to here? Look around. They're all complete idiots. Only Ashton Horton has some resemblance of minimal technical skills, but even he is sick in the head. He thinks he lives at Horton's hotel. A hotel! And he probably thinks that he's in charge of the whole vault. And who is actually in charge? All of us here are in charge, but the most of others only waste resources. Only we Schweins are truly beneficial to the place. What can you tell me about the other Schweins then? Our family is the most important. I'm busy with inventing new weapons. My son Christopher is doing external trades, and my brother Edward provides security of the entrance. We could easily do without other families, and my wife Veronica would handle all other matters. What weapons are you inventing? Oh, I already did this. Okay. Don't talk to anyone. Did you try talking to someone who is not from Livos? Maybe a random stranger who will turn out to be an expert. Not me, though. I don't have time to leave Livos and chat with some vagabonds. I got out only once to the Chamber of the Commerce by the entrance. That was the time when I chose someone to marry. Edward gathered some girls for me, and I picked the best one, Veronica, my current spouse. See, another question then. All right. How much you want? Etc. etc. All right, that's it. That's it. He did give me a quest. There's nothing else to talk to about. We cannot get into here. It's locked. Can we lockpick it? Nope, locked, it says. Is it, like, impossible to lockpick? Yeah, it's right. That's what I was finding out earlier. It's impossible to lockpick. Which crazy person was first to come up with a wine debt? Step away from me to a venerable distance. Oh, venerable's the wrong word, but alright. So I want to hit quick save here. I swear this is going to be so muted and banned off of YouTube, this background music. You see a dissatisfied man with a mustache. Seeing you, he starts grumbling. Another someone poking his nose. Kind of weird thing, but anyway, let's not give him that voice. Another someone poking his nose around. Who are you and why did you come here? What do you want? I'm new here, looking around the vault. Who are you? I'm new here. Looking around. Look around, but carefully. Don't put your fingers into everything, pushing every button you see. I'm Ashton Horton, the head of the Hortons family, the most important man in Livos. Do you know the first rule of Livos? Yes, don't talk about libels. How about if I hit? I don't have time to talk to you about rules right now. No. Yes, I know it. Good. Then I need to test your knowledge about the rules. Are you ready? Which rules I forgot? The first rule of libels is to take good care of the property. Took good care of your property or the public property. Anyway. Use the local equipment only in case you need to. It's forbidden to turn everything. It's forbidden to turn everything on and off. It is forbidden to turn everything on and off just for fun or push any buttons when you feel like it. Understood? No, I still don't get it. I won't let you go until you learn the rules. You will definitely go and break something. You should pass the test. Alright. What are the rules again? Yes, I understand. Good, then I need to test your knowledge of the rules. Okay, I'm ready, I guess. Okay, then first question. How do you treat the property of Lifehouse? You can push the buttons if you feel like it. Ashton raises his voice. Not exactly right. You should treat the property of Libels with good care. How am I supposed to make all of you remember this simple thing? Okay, you can walk around freely, but don't poke your nose where you shouldn't. Alright, let me ask you some questions. Ludwig lost his book on wave science. Did you see it? Ashton carelessly shrugs. No, I didn't see any book. I have more important things to do than reading about some stupid theories. Ask others. Alright, you said that you are the most important man in Libels. Tell me more about it. Ashton complacently raises his chin. Complacently raises his chin? What? Those two words are weird together. Yes, I'm the most important person in this place. Yes, I'm the most important person in this place. Firstly, I do the repairs of the vital equipment. No one else does. Without my skills, everyone here would have fallen apart already. These lazy amoebas can't do anything, so I forbid them to even touch the mechanisms. They will only make things worse with their crooked hands. And secondly, his smile gets wider. And secondly, I'm the one and only legitimate owner of this beautiful hotel. My ancestors, who were the proprietors of a huge hotel network, built it for me and my family. I'm even proud that it doesn't get in my way of doing the hard labor of repairing. You're able of repairing anything in the vault, right? Ashton stumbles. Well, not exactly. For example, our nutritional mixtures machine is completely out of order. Something burned on it. Or jammed, or something else. Despite my highest qualification, I couldn't do anything. It's all because of the carelessness of other dwellers. I keep telling them, take good care of the property, but they just don't. Of course, they are guests in my hotel, but as an owner, I'm not very glad. I'm not very happy about it. Any other problems besides the problems you've prepared so far? Ashton slowly and reluctantly continues. You see, I don't know if I should tell you this, but, the thing is, there's something wrong with the water filter. He can't handle big amounts of water anymore, and I'm afraid it'll only get worse. If it breaks down completely, Libels could die out. I tried to repair it, but the situation is pretty complex. You can't just go and fix it. I've heard the taste of water became strange. Is it because of a problem with the filter? Ashton shakes his head. No, the quality of water is the same. The filter problem only influences the amount of water that can be filtered. Every drop of water in Libos went through this filter. The taste is the same as before. You can see for yourself. I'm experienced in repairings. Well, I did get something done at the beginning of the game. See what happened to the filter. How come you still don't manage it? Still didn't manage it. You're the best repairman of Libos. Really? So it's not the filter that I have questions. Let's go and I want to talk to someone else. Okay. How come you still didn't manage it? Aren't you the best repairman of Libos? Ashton hesitates. I don't even know. I've read the manual, but it's so difficult. I couldn't make heads or tails. I mean, I didn't have time to look into it properly because of this other urgent business I have. All right, let me see into it. Let me look into it, not see into it. I have some skills in fixing things. Okay. Ashton has visible doubts. I don't know. I don't let anyone fix things around here. But this is a difficult case, so I could have a use for a fresh eye. Okay, you can go look at the filter, but be very careful. Okay, I'll go check the filter out. See anything else? What is it you do here? I'm doing repair duties, and I don't let anyone else poke into this important business. Only the hands of gold. Only the hands of gold? Only hands of golden hands. Only diamond hands like mine would touch this complicated tech. Anyway. Can you fix anything around here? Not exactly. Okay, that problem's okay. Okay, I guess that's it. I got 2 quests now. What about the water filter? The filter is still bad at filtering. The repair manual is so obscure. Now look at the manual. No, I won't let anyone look into my documents. Ah, you want a jerk? Okay, so what about the filter? Oh, I need to have more speech skill, don't I? Let's change our game difficulty to easy. That puts us at 89% speech skill. Wow, not even at 85% speech skill. Alright, I guess we'll reload that and not waste those points. Okay, I think it's really cool that they have these little clips of songs, like these 5-10 second clips. It's really cool. It's really annoying that I can't mute them individually, because I don't know. It's like they designed this section of the mod to get you blocked on banned on YouTube and Twitch and all that. Anyway, because I'm almost guaranteed these songs are copyrighted, and I'm gonna be in trouble with them. Anyway, you see a tall, slender woman. Her movements are very slow-paced, and she looks at the people around her with a definitive superiority. Ah, that's cool. We have a talking head here. Well, not a talking head, but we have a head anyway. She doesn't even try to hide it. Who is it that came to us? Another lowlife from the Radius? From Radius? What such useless thing like you would want from What would such a useless thing like you want from such an important person like moi? Watch your mouth, lady. The woman contemptuously squints. I have the right to use any words and phrases I please. Note that you dare to initiate the conversation with me despite the colossal differences in our social statuses. Know that I am Emily Dunton, the ruler of Livos. Do you understand how great my condescension and kindness is to just talk to you back? To condescension. This is not the well written of sentence. I think probably be better off if we go, do you understand just how great a kindness it is for me to condescend to talk to you? That's probably the better way to write it. Anyway. As for me, you're just a bitch with an inflated ego. Emily angrily clenches her fists and starts shouting, get away from here, you miserable nobody. Not a chance, bitch. I'm gonna teach you some manners. Or not. Okay. What do you do here? Get out, you mindless worm. Emily, our last conversation went not very smoothly. We'd like to fix this. Emily calms down a little. Make your assumptions about why our previous communication. Make your assumptions about why our previous communication wasn't constructive. Okay. Make your apologies. Anyway, talked bad things about you and insulted your dignity. I talked bad things about you and insulted your dignity, but you must admit that I was somehow right. I called things about their proper names. You're exactly as I said. I was right and don't want a minute. I was right and didn't want a minute, and I'm waiting for you to apologize. Oh, that's the one. I'm waiting for you to apologize, because I was the asshole. She was physically shaken with hatred. Get away from my sight, worm. You don't deserve even to be standing near me. Or what? Or nothing. All right. You are exactly as I said. I called things by their proper names. You understand completely nothing. I won't continue the dialogue with ignorance of such kind. Get out. We're not done yet. I won't go anywhere. She's visibly, get away from my sight, worm. You know, okay. Or what? All right, same thing. All right, so let's, I guess she does kind of reset the dialogue a little bit every time you talk to her. Talked bad things about you and insulted your dignity. For that, I am sorry. Emily looks completely calm. Considering the fact that you have spent many days in a destructive environment of an outside world, I accept your apologies. I'm counting on the fact that such incidents won't happen in the future. I'm glad we've sorted out his disagreements, but now I need to go. Nah, I would hope so. For now, I want to ask you something. On what questions of yours should I shed the light of my wisdom? Ludwig had lost his book on wave science. Was it you who took it? Emily arrogantly glances at you. If you had a talk with Ludwig, you have surely noticed the chaos and mess which is his living quarters. I don't visit his laboratories because otherwise I would have to clean myself from dirt and dust for several days. That's why I have nothing to do with Ludwig's book. Okay, let me ask you something else. I want to learn of your plans about Seth and Matt from MWO. Oh. Emily looks grossed out. I'm indifferent to the desires of animals from such a hole as NWO. I won't put myself to their level to make any kind of plans together in any field of activity. Okay? What can you tell me about Livos? Livos is my domain. I am the one and only leader of this place. My stellar skills in politics are reflected best in the way I run this vault. I effortlessly, bleh, I effortlessly, bleh, bleh, I effortlessly, God dang it. I effortlessly rule these worthless little people. How exactly do you rule them? Can I help you with ruling them? Can I help you with ruling the vault? Emily gives you an evaluating look. You don't have the proper status for leadership, but you do have an opportunity to strengthen your reputation here and increase the influence on the Lifehouse residents. If you are capable of completing the task involving risking your life, completing the task, a task, involving risking your life anyway, I will assign you to the position of my personal junior assistant. Your status and influence would change greatly. I could run the things here more efficiently, while you would have additional privileges. Well, what the hell was I trying to pronounce there? Effortlessly. Ethnicity versus effortlessly. Damn it. Anyway. I'm going to ask you some other question. He finishes back to there. I hate your dictatorship. I don't want to help you enforce your power. Emily gets furious. How dare you talk to me, etc. Okay, whatever. Let's do the same thing again. Go back in. All right. What can you tell me about Livos? What about others? Do they know that you treat them with such disdain? I have a right to think as I please. According to paragraph 5 of our Constitution, each inhabitant of the New World has the right to think of others and of the New World itself anything they say fit. That concludes that I am not worried even a bit with the opinion of others about my persona. That concludes that I am not. I don't know. In my turn, I won't consider it necessary to hide my arrogance to all these pathetic and petty worms. Do you have this attitude toward your relatives too? They're just worthless worms, just as everybody else. Especially Soup, who is my husband. I married him only because of his social status. I never let this filth approach me. Even to think about physical intimacy with Soup makes me sick. Even to think about physical intimacy with Soup makes me so sick I have an urge to vomit. Alright, now I see why you have no children. Let's talk about something else. I wonder if I put enough points into my charm ability, if she'll, like, hop on my Spock. I don't know. What about Livos? How exactly do you rule them? Emily smugly smiles. My subtle leadership is done through manipulations with the consciousness of each of the vault residents. Okay. I recall there was an ancient phrase, which I believe belongs to one of my ancestors, divide and conquer, and that is my exact method of ruling. I made each family believe in their exclusivity and importance for the life and fate of Livos. And now they are more concerned with their own significance rather than taking notice of what's happening around them. If one of the families starts to take advantage, I undertake some activities to weaken it. I throw some ideas on the official meetings, and they make it look like they're their own, never realizing the truth. Pathetic punch of worthless, pompous insects. What if I would tell them about it? Tell them about it. Emily chuckles. No one would listen to you. They are so accustomed to viewing themselves as the center of the universe that they became unable to see obvious things and listen to constructive criticism. Miserable losers, that's who they are. Okay, I'm ready for a dangerous job. What is it you need done? The task won't be simple. A little while ago on the floor of the filter room appeared a hole leading to a cave. That cave is filled with dangerous, monstrous creatures who can crawl out at any time and kill everyone in Livos. Your mission, should you choose to accept it, is to ensure the safety of the vault. This tape will explode in 5 seconds. How would I do that? I don't care what way you'll choose for protecting Livos. You can murder all monsters, you can barricade the hole. The option doesn't matter. The result does. Okay, we'll carry out the task. Wait! I'll put some amount of batteries at your disposal for completing the task. Thanks, I'll get back when it's done. Whee! That's 3 quests. Okay, anybody else to talk to? Ooh. She doesn't look overweight, but you see an overweight middle-aged woman in untidy clothes. Looks like she stopped looking after herself a long time ago. Look what the wind blew in. What are you sniffing around? I'm meeting my new neighbors. The woman makes a disgusted face. Everyone comes here, distracting me, meeting neighbors. Well, I'm Abilene McKenzie, and now go meet somebody else. Now go meet someone else. Now go meet someone else. Wait a second, Abilene. Can you answer a few questions? Again, what are you sniffing around this time? Ludwig lost his book on wave science. Did you see it? No, I didn't see any book, and even if I did, I wouldn't tell you. Ludwig completely lost his mind with his hoity-toity tech stuff. He talks to no one, not even to his wife. Maybe they don't even sleep together anymore. One time I saw my husband Boston hitting on Ludwig's wife, Veronica. Oh, this animal Boston ruined my life, damn womanizer. I spent my best years on him, and he doesn't even respect me. Okay, let me ask something else. What do you do here? Abilene unhappily grumbles. Abilene unhappy grumbles. Nothing, I do nothing, she raises her voice, and I have the right to do so. According to paragraph 10 of our Constitution, every inhabitant of the New World has the right to do nothing at all. I know my rights, and I'm not afraid to use them. Just a word there. For example, do you call yourself an inhabitant of the New World or not? I have no idea what it is or what it means. Gotcha! According to paragraph 15 of our Constitution, every inhabitant of the New World has the right to not know the rights described in this Constitution, but if this is the case, he loses all rights, including this one, until learning the rights. So now you don't have the right to not know the rights of the Constitution. You have to learn them. I'm not going to learn anything. Abilene looks terribly angry. But you don't have any right. You're violating the Constitution. This is outrageous. Do the youngsters respect anything anymore? I don't really care. Emily is boiling with resentment and discontent. She is visibly shaking. You don't really care? Then get out of here. I don't want to see you anymore. And now she won't talk to me. All right, I may have lost a quest, but whenever that happens, I'm always cool with it. God, I'll turn that down a little bit. Whenever that happens, I'm always cool with it because that tells me that they actually have some stuff that you need to not be a dick about. Anyway. You see a woman with tired eyes and lowered shoulders. She is constantly looking around, turning to every rustling sound. When you approach, she proudly raises her head. So, here you are at last. You came for me. I thought he would have the courage to do it himself, but he sent you. Get it done then. Let's finish this. Yes, I came to you. But what should I get done? She buries her stare into you. It was bound to happen at some point. I knew it, but no one believed me. Today is the last day of Claudia Horton. Now Boston McKenzie's eternal pursuit of me is over. Soon I will reunite with my husband. I don't understand any of that. What? You weren't here? You weren't sent by Boston McKenzie? Are you sure you didn't come to kill me? Well, if I'd talked to him first, I probably would have, but all right. I came exactly for that. Goodbye, Claudia. Okay, whatever. Hey, careful, there's someone eavesdropping around the corner. Okay. I'm looking for Ludwig's book on wave science. Was it you who took it? Claudia becomes visibly nervous, hiding her eyes. No, I didn't take anything from anyone. Okay, another question then. She's definitely not telling you something. Okay. What's the problem with you and Boston McKenzie? Boston McKenzie wants to destroy Hortons. He killed my husband Peter in cold blood on a meeting in front of everyone, and he got away with it. How exactly did he kill Peter? They were arguing at the meeting about changes to the Constitution. Boston made it look like he had lost control and pushed Peter hard, and he did it so precisely that Peter died. Looks like an accident to me. I don't know. Claudia angrily clenches her fist. Boston makes a clown out of himself, and everybody believes it. In reality, under this mask of stupidity hides a dangerous murderer who wants to take out all of our family. No one listens to me, but I know the truth. I stalk him all the time and foil his plans. Okay. How did Peter die? They were arguing the meeting, and okay. Let me ask you something else then, I guess. Well, tell me about the inhabitants of Livos. The inhabitants of Livos are the descendants of great people. It is us who destined to revive the civilization. It is us who are destined to revive civilization, spreading the laws of a new world. These laws are the greatest achievement of our society. They are reflected in the Constitution of 15 rights. Okay. We will define new rules of living. For example, according to paragraph 2 of the Constitution, every inhabitant of New World has the right to breathe and also to cough and sneeze the air of the New World without needing the permission from other inhabitants of New World. This is going to blow the minds of humanity, leading us towards the great future. Yes, this looks important. Let me ask something else, I guess. Great people, indeed. What's interesting is that I'm pretty sure that they're kind of... that this Constitution is supposed to be the United States Constitution equivalent that they're kind of basing it off of. But because the original development team was Russian, and the original translators, Keyboard Gecko, who by the way did one of the best jobs I've seen translating a Russian mod, and he's made it open source as well, which is incredible. By the way, guys, if you want to go look at the forum post that Keyboard Gecko has for this, and he has a forum. In that forum post, he has a link to the GitHub where the translations are located. If you want to, if you feel like it, if you have some time and you just want to contribute a sentence or two, go contribute some translations for this. Just the little tweaks here and there would really, really help the translation. But he's got it mostly done. It's really well done for what it is. A woman wants to smoke something, I suppose. I think that's the idea. I think she's supposed to be a little bit crazy. But it's just interesting to read people referencing the Constitution who were Russian originally, and then a Russian translation of a Russian mod that references the United States Constitution. I assume it's the United States Constitution that they're referencing anyway. So it's kind of interesting to see the viewpoint that they're looking at it from. You know, paragraph 2 is anybody can breathe. You know. For example, according to paragraph 2 of the Constitution, every inhabitant of the New World has the right to breathe and also to cough and sneeze the air of the New World without needing the permission of other inhabitants of the New World. And then the previous lady was all like, "Oh, you don't know about the Constitution? Well, you're violating you don't have any rights because you don't know what the Constitution is," and all this stuff. And I'm like, okay, cool. Anyway, this looks important. Let me ask you something else. Tell me, what can you say about the families in Livos? Just Claudia, okay. Wait. Claudia was the name of... Wasn't Claudia the name of the blower in Fallout 2? The attachment that you could get for the car? Didn't the guy name it Claudia? The most important family in life. I don't remember. Google it. Just Google Fallout 2 Claudia car. I don't know, whatever. The most important family in Livos is us Hortons. Our ancestors were landlords and real estate owners, and my brother Ashton is the rightful successor of the rights to own this whole place. We only let other families live here because we are very kind. Ashton is the only one who can prepare the vital equipment. If not for him, everything would break down here. Livos would fall into decline without Hortons. Shrines, McKinseys, and Nuttons are busy with petty things and do nothing important. I see. Hortons are really important for the well-being of Livos. Let's move on to that question. All right. Anything else? All right. I guess that's it. Okay. So did she give me a quest? I don't think she did. No, not really. This person looks important. Who the hell are they? Young, sexy woman. You see a very cute blondie. Hey, stranger. I've seen you walking around studying everything here. My name is Mignon Horton. Want to chat a little? All right. Yes, I was getting acquainted with my neighbors. Indeed. That's very nice. I'm getting tired of just loitering. I could use a good chat with someone. All right. I have some questions for you too. Sure, I'll try to answer. Okay, I'm looking for Ligwood's book on wave science. Do you know where it might be? Mignon thinks. I for sure didn't take it. This book of waves, something I don't read boring books. My head always starts to ache from all these smart words and difficult drawings. Okay, have you seen the book at all? I have some books. At Mom's, she hit it very quickly. I have a book. I've seen some book. I've seen a book, I think is what, not some book. I've seen a book at Mom's. She hit it very quickly. So I don't know I don't know if it's the right one. But she doesn't like to read either, so it can be the one. It could be the one you're looking for. My mom's name is Claudia. Try asking her. Okay. That was the lady I just talked to. Is there anything to do here? She looks surprised, frequently blinking. You mean, like a job? I don't know. I definitely don't have anything for you. Maybe Uncle Ashton has. Weird. But why would you want a job? We have everything we need here. I don't understand why. I don't understand why would someone look for work. It seems pretty stupid. You could better spend the time over a bottle of wine or playing cards. Or I'd like to have a bottle of. I'd like to have a beer. Anyway. I guess I'll talk to Ashton about that job later. Another question. Can you tell me about this place and its inhabitants? Oh, I know so many things. Me and my best friend Fox know everything about everyone. Oh, I think I've spilled it. But you can keep a secret, can't you? So, recently Christopher Schwein had a quarrel with Dallas McKenzie because of me. They almost started beating each other, but Dallas left just in time. They both give me signs of affection, and it is so nice. Christopher is so strong and confident, and Dallas is so calm and romantic. They make me feel very good, and continue to listen, I guess. Old man Ludwig is always looking for something recently, growling at everyone as usual. He probably lost something valuable, maybe some schematic or document. He's very absent-minded. He can forget to have lunch or to go to sleep, and then he sits all night in his lab until his wife Veronica doesn't remind him how to go to bed. He's completely obsessed with his scrap. Doesn't talk to anyone except his wife and son. By the way, there's a rumor that Christopher is not Ludwig's son at all, but Boston McKenzie's. Ludwig probably never even touched his wife. At least not in front of anyone. But Boston is flirting with everyone, damn womanizer. He's kind of crazy too. He jumps at people. He even pushed my father Peter Horton once on a beating. After that, my father died. Boston is scary because of his short temper, but no one actually takes him seriously. He's just a clown. And also, my mother Claudia completely lost it. She thinks that Boston McKenzie wants to murder everyone from our family, but I don't believe that because Boston is not very smart. My best friend Fox is Boston's daughter, so she is sure that her father didn't want to harm Peter, and I believe her. That's why Mom forbids me to talk to her. So we are hiding. And when we hide, we hear about many interesting things. For example, we've heard that they want to change paragraph 9 of the Constitution, which says every inhabitant of the New World has the right to not fornicate with any other inhabitant of the New World, even if the latter strongly insists. And they want to make it necessary to fornicate by a special resolution. But I still think they will pass on this change. I'll ask my dad, and he will definitely stand up for me in these meetings. They don't want to listen to me yet, and won't let me participate in meetings. Otherwise, me and Fox would defend our rights ourselves. She also wants to participate. But Emily Dunton doesn't allow children to participate in meetings. We can only listen and look. According to paragraph 7 of the Constitution, every inhabitant of the New World has the right to look at any other inhabitant of the New World. So it's our defined right to look at anyone that we want at any time we want, no matter how much they bully us. They can't take this right away. They can't take this right away. Although many of them break these customs themselves. For example, Edward Schwein is taking advantage of being alone in his surveillance room by secretly selling alcohol. This worthless old man takes himself for the ruler of the vault. But everyone knows that he is tasked with the most simple job of all. He just sits in that room and doesn't let outsiders enter. Any idiot could handle it. The only one who does a real job around here is my dad. He is busy repairing the equipment, and he doesn't allow anyone to touch the complex mechanisms because they would break everything with their crooked hands. Frankly speaking, my Uncle Ashton is the one who owns the whole vault. Our ancestors used to maintain a big hotel network before the war, and that's them who created Libos as it is. And that's them who created Libos as it is. I mean, this is a real paradise. Look around. Everything Everything here is just like it was in the best hotels. At least I think it was. At least I think it was like this in the best hotels. Floors under the ground, convenient beds, machines, producing everything you need for comfortable living. Anyone would want to live in such a hotel. And by the right of succession, we are proprietary owners of this heavenly place. Except this arrogant bitch, family Emily Dunton, is brazenly using every convenience of our vault, despite her thinking that other people are inferior creatures, and she is the one in charge. She rarely even talks to anyone about anything, apart from ordering everyone around. Did you hear her talking? She uses such difficult words. I don't even understand her at all sometimes, but she always has. But she also has a weakness. She is a gambling addict. She and Abilene Mackenzie are often playing together. I think Abilene is the only friend Emily has, and the reason for this, I suppose, is that Abilene is a really simple-minded chick who understands nothing and doesn't participate in anything. In short, you should see by now what kind of place this is. Maybe you have other questions? Yes, I wanted to ask. All right, she does finally finish her conversation. What do you do here? She seems visibly stuck. I mean, what do you mean? I'm just living by. Like everyone else. Walking around, talking to people, flirting with guys. I like to drink some wine with Mom. In other words, I live full and bright life. I live a full and bright life? I don't know. I see. Let me another question then. I like to talk about your boyfriend. I'm dating Dallas and Christopher. What do you want to talk about? Which one do you like more? I don't know. I feel so good with both of them. Christopher's so strong and confident, although a little short-tempered, and Dallas is so calm and sensible. We're having great conversations. I haven't figured out which one I like better. I don't want to. I'll leave it all as it is. All right. I want to convince her to go for Christopher's Shrine because that's the guy who asked me to. Let's save it here. About your boyfriend. I think Christopher's Shrine suits you better. Yeah? Why do you think that? I think you'll make a great couple. I don't know. I still doubt it. Okay. I guess that's it. Probably I need more speech. I probably need more speech to do that. Okay. Look who's here. Fine weather today, don't you think? Okay, well, this lady right here, I'm going to ask her again since her daughter ratted her out. Looking for the book on wave science. Was it you who took it? I know you have the book. Someone witnessed you stashing it. All right, then. I admit I took the book from Ludwig, but I hid it very well, and you will never find it. And not deny everything if you tell someone. Why do you even need it for? Ludwig can't continue his work without it. Claudia looks around and whispers, I'm going to make a death ray and destroy all Mackenzie's. You could buy it from you? Claudia thinks, I'm not interested in batteries, but if you could get something else for me, I would gladly return the book. I like the spot up soda. I really not murder everybody. I thought if you have the book to murder everybody, why aren't you asking me to murder everybody instead of getting some soda? Oh my god, what a weird twist. Okay, anyway. I like spot up soda very much. I always want more, even dream of it at night. Pay me 20 bottles and the book is yours. I can't understand anything in it anyway. We don't have so many bottles right now. I'm going to ask something else. All right, cool. I have another quest. I need 20 bottles. Find yourself something to do, young man. Okay. You see a hunched man with lowered shoulders. He walks around very slowly, barely moving his feet. His face is a mask of doomed fate and hopelessness. Yes, what? What is it? Thin man, definitely in his late years. Hello, we haven't met before. I'm new around here. And brighten up. You look like your face melted off. The man nearly jumps up, surprised. What? Now he's staring at you. What? What's going on? Please don't shout. I don't recall we've met before. I'm, Soup Dunton. Oh, I forgot. Hello to you. All right. Do you have time for questions? Yeah, of course. I'll try to answer your questions. Ludwig Schwein lost his book in Wave Science. Did you take it? I already know. It would be nice if there was a check to See if you know who took it. Anyway, Soup shakes his head. No, 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 no. I didn't take anything. It was probably someone else. I don't know anything about it. Okay, another question then. What do you do in Livos? Yeah, of course. I'll try to answer questions. Me, nothing. I used to do many things for the vault, but now I do less and less. You can even say I do nothing at all. What things do you used to do? I used to be involved in managing Livos. People listened to me. I was making important decisions. Soup looks very nervous. What happened then? And then I married Emily. Yes, Emily is my wife. She was so tall, slender, and beautiful. A dream of any man. When she chose me, I was head over heels from happiness. But then Soup starts nervously picking his clothes. He definitely doesn't feel comfortable talking about it. Come on, Soup, talk to me. You'll feel better. She turned out to be cold as ice. Slowly but surely, she took over my power and influence. After that, she started to cause quarrels between the families, using their already strained relationships. Livos descended into chaos, and it is all Emily's fault. Looks like you really hate her. Yes, it's true. He gives you a long, thoughtful look. I have an important proposition for you. You are my last hope. Obi-Wan Kenobi. We need to take Emily out. Will you help me? Will you help? You want me to kill her? I want you to remove her. Do anything you want. Even if you have to. For the future of Livos. Alright, I guess for the future of Livos. There's a fire in his eyes. This is wonderful. At last I have hope. He gets so carried away that he stops paying attention to you. Okay, talk to you later. Tell me about your family. My family is me and my wife, Emily. More precise, it's only Emily. She completely took over the leadership. I make no decisions in the vault anymore. She is. Ah, bitch! That's who she is. I see. Let's talk about something else. All right. Tell me about your wife. Did you take care of Emily? Can I represent the Dutton family again? Are there any weaknesses of Emily I should know about? Emily loves gambling. Playing cards is everything for her. She also has a grandiose sense of self-worth. I mean, she always pays her debts. Maybe this information would help. You could try to set up an accident using monsters in the filter room. Yeah, I'll keep that in mind. Let's talk about something else. I wonder if this is the woman I should send to the dude in Rainbow. My wife. Soup, did you ever try to deal with this problem yourself? No, I don't know. Actually, I'm afraid that I won't be able to. I'm afraid I won't be able to do it. Soup hesitates. You fail to find words to convince him. Okay, let's talk about something else for now. Okay, so I need more speech skill if I want to convince him to do something himself. But I wonder if I can convince her. This would be Emily. Oh, it's too late. Oh, it's too late. Oh no. Crap. Okay. I'm pretty sure that's Emily anyway. Right? No, this is Emily. Oh. Well, let's see. Let's see what I can do. Oh, what made you ask for my cleverness again? Emily, I have something urgent I want to talk to you about. I'm carefully listening. Emily, we urgently need your presence in the filter room. No one is going to actually do a thing without you managing. Ah, dang it. That's too bad. I figured that literally not one important event can happen without me here. Lead the way. Now, what was the reason you brought me here? I see nothing extraordinary in the filter room. I got you here to finally deal with you. Death to you, tyrant. Okay, I was probably mistaken. Everything is right here. Let's go back. Dang, I was hoping I could, like, get... If she likes to gamble, I was hoping I could get her to gamble and, like, sell her virginity or something. I don't know. Had to talk with your husband, Soup. He wants you dead. What? This worthless worm decided that he could take my position? I thank you for this information. I'll deal with this matter. Alright. Alright, I can't do anything with it. Okay, cool. I'm gonna reload that. I don't want to do it that way. Maybe I will, but we'll see. Let's see who else there is to talk to. You see a young girl with big eyes and a beautiful smile. Oh, you scared me. I heard that there's someone new in the vault, and I'm so glad to meet you. I'm so interested in what's happening in Radius, I couldn't wait to meet you. Now I can talk to you about everything that happens outside. How are people and what's going on there? Because here it's quite boring, actually, and no one wants to talk. No one wants to chat to me except my friend Myron and my brother Dallas. But he's mostly silent and sometimes asks not to distract him from his business. He's so cute when he speaks seriously, just a treasure of a man. I'm so glad I have a brother like him who cares about me. Sometimes calls me Foxy, and it's so cute because parents always call me Fox, and sometimes more serious, Fox McKenzie. Keep listening. Just like the name of a girl from a bedtime story Mom used to tell me, together with other stories about some animals that I've never seen. My mom, and Mom has also never seen, not even pictures of them left. And we were imagining what they would look like, what they would eat, how they would talk to each other, and it's so interesting. And then I grew up, and then it stopped being interesting. And I'm now busy with choose someone to marry. So many options here that I don't know who to pick, and I don't really want to pick because I'm in love with someone else who I can't marry because Mom and Dad forbade me to marry my brother Dallas, but they are brother and sister too. What? And they're together like forever, but they are cool still against me. But they were still against me living with Dallas, but he is so cool. No one in life compares to him. Okay, wow. Keep listening. You have a slight feeling of pressure in your head because he is the smartest and handsome, and he's doing water tradings, and which means that he is the most important person in life. And even Dad doesn't make as much for the vault as my lovely brother. That's why our family is the most important here, and that's why we are leaders of this place, although other families disagree with it. But we know how it really is. They do not affect the prosperity of Libus at all, and soon Dallas will become the leader here and will be able to marry, because despite my parents barring it, but he may not want to because he likes my friend Mignon, who also dates Christopher Shrine, so if she chooses Christopher, then Dallas would fall into me, and he will marry, and I will have to choose someone else. And I keep listening. My head is buzzing loudly. And we rule the vault just like our parents do, just as their parents did, just as everybody before us did, starting with our ancestors who built this place, who knew that we will survive the war and start repopulating the planet and become the center of the whole world, which we already are. The feeling of pressure in your head becomes so painful and strong you can't take it anymore. I can't take it anymore. You're sure that something just rolled over your head, something huge and very heavy. You need to rest and recover. Did I lose a point of intelligence or something? Hold on, let me reload that. Yeah, I lost a point of intelligence. Nice. No, I didn't. I'm sorry. I was still at 8. Keep listening, keep listening, keep listening. Something happens here, but I don't think anything happens here. No, nothing happens here. No, what? That's too bad. It's just a big float text. I was hoping for more. Like, I would have been cool if my head exploded or something like that. But anyway. Of course, go ahead and ask. I'll gladly tell you everything I know and everything I heard and everything other people tell me about the topics you need. What do you do here? What do you do here? I'm so into talking with people, so I'm always looking for someone to talk to. And when I get older, I'm going to give speeches at meetings and going to talk, and everyone will listen, because according to paragraph 11 of our Constitution of 15 rights, every inhabitant of the New World has the right to loudly express his thoughts if he is at the official meeting of inhabitants of the New World. And I will deal with a lot of issues in these meetings, and we'll make lots of useful suggestions, one of which will be to add drawings into the Constitution of 15 rights, because I love them. I love to draw. I love drawings. So if you have some drawings, I will gladly look at them. Oh my God, I actually have some drawings that I've stolen from the beginning of the game that I have to go back and find now to drag here with me. But all right. Tell me about the Constitution. The Constitution of 15 Rights is our greatest document. According to paragraphs 13, 14, and 15 in the Constitution, we have the right to have rights, the right to not have rights, and even the right not to know rights described in the Constitution. But in this case, the inhabitant is deprived of any rights, including this right. All right, where can I find the Constitution? Oh, I haven't seen it in a while, but it always changes hands, so I don't know where it is now. It could even be accidentally left by someone somewhere, or even lost. Because recently I was asking around and no one knows where it is. Where is it? Where it is. Anyway, maybe someone had it, maybe someone hid it, so I couldn't suggest making changes to it. So now it's hidden for me. It's so bad. It's so bad. Okay, let's do something else. Is there any work to do around here? A fox hesitates for a minute. Maybe Ashton Horton has some work for you. He does repairing some vault, but he is not always able to fix everything that's broken, just like he wasn't able to prepare the nutritional mixtures machine, without which we felt very bad. We felt very bad until we started selling water in exchange for buying canned food and other food, which everyone likes because the machine never made such tasty things, and now it's completely broken. No one knows how to fix it. And also my friend Mignon once heard that her dad Ashton was telling someone it could be fixed. Not telling to someone, was telling someone. It can't be fixed at all. We need to continue trading water to the settlements, and that means there will always be new people around here, and I will always have someone to talk with. All right. Tell me about your family. Oh, I can talk about my family for hours because we are the most important in Livos, and other families couldn't live without us, and also other settlements in Radius couldn't either because my brother Dallas sells water to them, and without water, obviously, no one lives for long. So it turns out that Mackenzie family is vital for Radius and the most important. So everybody respects us, and that makes me so proud of my name and my relatives. We're a great family, great people doing great things, like my dad Boston, who gives speeches at meetings, although one time he pushed Peter Horton and he badly fell and died. Although my dad didn't mean to kill him, it was an accident, but Peter's wife Claudia now blames our family anyway. She is stalking us all the time, harassing Dad, and it makes me really nervous. Let's see some other things. So this is probably over here. This guy is probably ask about the rumors in Livos. As the thought of asking Fox about rumors in Livos crosses your mind, you immediately try to forget it. It could be hazardous to your mental health. Think about other questions? What? Oh, lame. All right. So this is probably the dad here. Is there anything hidden back here? Oh my god, there is. Go back here. Whiskey, not bourbon. What is this, a vibrator? Well, what the fuck? Alright. I think that's what I was looking for the one lady. Vibrator. A polished, really? Polished, well-oiled device for relieving female tension. Weighs 3 pounds. Yep. It's a bit pointy at the end, but alright. That is suitably silly. So they sent me on a wild goose chase, told me to go to the wrong place for a vibrator, but alright. You see an obese man with a red face and shifty eyes. Whoa, who's that? That's someone new. Hey, look who's here. Let's get acquainted, newbie doobie. Haha, I'm kidding. Come here. Give a little hug to old boss McKenzie. Boston McKenzie. He spreads his fat arms trying to hug you. You take a few steps back. Pleased to meet you. You lean back a little and shake his hand. Glad to meet you. Okay. You're trying to hug him back, but lack the strength of hands. Strength of hands? The length of hands. The length of hands? You lack the length of hands. My hands are too short to hug. I don't... What? You lack the arm length, I think is what he's looking for. Anyway. Let me try to hug him back. But lack the length of arms. Lack the arm length because of Boston's huge belly. Howdy, Boston. I'm glad to see you too. Boston explodes with a loud laugh. You are quite all right. It's going to be a lot more fun around here because for now it's kind of stale. We'll show them. Of course we will. And now I want to ask you something else. Ask your questions to me, but don't put nose everywhere you see. What the fuck? Don't stick your nose where it don't belong. Probably the right way to say it. I'm not sure put nose everywhere you see is the right way, but anyway. I want to know about this place. Livos is the best. Here gather the best people of Radius. You already noticed that. The families of Mackenzies, Shrines, Hortons, and Duttons are living here. Boston Wiley smiles, but except for Mackenzie's, all of them are total morons. Ha 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 ha. What are they doing here? Boston looks disgusted. This boring pencil pusher Ludwig Schwein digs through his cogs. His boring son Christopher deals with boring tradies at the entrance. Boring old man Edward boringly sits his pants in the surveillance room. Ashton Horton, that pompous boring fool, turns screws, and boring Emily Dutton is busy only with interfering with others in meetings. His smile becomes sad. Livos is a swamp. Livos is full of dumbs. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Full of dummies, I think would be a better one. Full of dummies. Do you know what I can do around here? We have a lot of work, sure. There, you can go clean out the toilets. Ha ha. I'm just kidding. I have no job for you. I handle mine just fine. Ask someone else. Well, what's your job? Boston gives you a proud look. I am the head of Mackenzie's, the most important family in Livos, and my job is to run the whole thing. My speeches on meetings have a tremendous influence, sometimes even leading to fights. He suddenly stops talking. Also, I watch over my son, Dallas. He is busy with supplying water to other settlements. There was a problem in NWO with your last batch of water. It has some confusing flavor. Can you tell me why? Wait, fights. Tell me more. Boston becomes very nervous, turning his eyes away from you. It's nothing. There was one case. There was this accident. He inadvertently starts shouting. It's all their fault. They purposely angered me. Poor Peter Horton. They threw him on me. Ooh, Peter Horton. He starts frantically fumbling his clothes. Peter, Claudia's husband, he had an argument at the meeting about inverting the third and fourth paragraphs of the Constitution of 15, right? It is obvious that to wander around the territory is more important than to emit gases. Emily Dutton has also fanned the fire a little with her words, so I couldn't stand it and pushed Peter. He badly fell, hitting his head. And what happened next? Boston starts to whine. He died! You imagine died! Poor Peter. Claudia's wife is following me now, harassing me all the time. She's driving me crazy. He starts shouting again. My God, I didn't want to kill him. We were just arguing. Why won't she leave me alone? He turns away from you. Looks like he doesn't want to talk anymore. Let me handle your conflict with Claudia, I guess. Boston swiftly turns to you. There's hope in his eyes. Really? You will? That's wonderful. I'll do everything you say. Hell, I'm gonna give you my gun if you'll pull it through. What? Okay. If you pull it off, pull it through. Hell, I'll give you my gun if you pull this off. Do everything you have to, but make this freaking psycho leave me alone. Okay, I'll talk about when I can be done. All right. Who's that I see? Oh, hello there. Come again to talk to good old Boston? Okay. What are you busy with here? There was a problem in NWO with your last batch of water. It has some confusing flavor. Can you tell me why? Boston thinks, I don't know what's wrong with the water. I don't poke into this kind of thing, really. Dallas deals with it himself. Him? What else can you tell me about the Mackenzie family? The Mackenzie family is the heart of Livos. We are responsible for the most valuable thing there is, clean water. I can destroy an unfriendly town just by stopping the shipments of water to it. And then burn their dry corpses. Ha ha! So you see that Mackenzies are the most important in Livos. What can you tell me about other Mackenzies? My son Dallas is responsible for water dealings. He's a little boring, but he knows his stuff. Although he's so bad at having fun. Stands silently at the meetings, so I have to carry it all for the Mackenzies there. My wife Abilene is always clucking with Emily Dutton, playing cards all day. Boston makes a deep sigh. And there's my daughter, Fox. Oh man, so many problems with her. What kind of problems? Boston suddenly flips out. This little brat has no brains at all. Imagine that. She wants to marry her own brother. Where did she even get this from? Me and my sister are categorically against such marriage. Your sister? You didn't mention that you have a sister. I mean, Abilene. She's my wife. And also my sister. We were together forever. That's why she's the one for me. She fully supports me in this matter. Fox should forget about Dallas. Wait a second. You're married to your sister, and you're against Fox marrying her brother? Of course I am. That's not to understand. What's not to understand here? Where'd you get an idea like that? Unthinkable. Okay, let's talk about something else. Did you see Ludwig's book on wave science? Book on waste science? Ha ha ha! Books. Books? Books are boring. Let these eggheads read their books. I wouldn't buy that for a battery. Who needs it? Would you know who might take it? No idea. This bore Ashton Horton is always digging through some books. My daughter Fox is also reading some magazines, and there's Ludwig himself. He probably put it somewhere and forgot where. Talk about something else then? Okay. I want to talk about Claudia. Yes? Did you manage to handle the conflict with Claudia? Would she stop harassing me? What if you just apologized to her? What? I have nothing to apologize for. It's not my fault. I won't apologize. What are you even saying? Okay, let's find another way. I need more higher speech skill. I have an idea. Yeah, which idea? I'm gonna beat you up and tell her I avenged Peter and she will leave you alone. What? I won't let you beat me up. Are you out of your mind? Okay, fuck. Okay. Is there a third option? I'm still thinking of it. Okay, there is not. All right. I've talked to Seth and Matt from NWO. They want to know with whom from Livos to form an alliance. So let them forge an alliance with each other. They can even take turns. Haha, I've never heard about these pathetic weaklings. You can tell them that I don't care. Maybe some other family might want to deal with them, but not mine. All right, I guess that's it. That's all we got. Who should become her husband then? I didn't even think of that. Christopher Shrine or someone from a dozen people in the Chamber of Commerce. Oh, I know. You're not married, are you? Go talk to her. We'll marry you in a moment. Well, actually, can I do that? Actually, I have let's talk about something else. I'd love to do that. I'd love to get an NPC of some sort. Whatever. Okay, there you go. Saving. So why did I get into combat here? What the hell? Is it this lady right here? Looks like it's her. Oh, this can't be good at all. Well, I guess we're murdering everybody in town. Here we go. Does she have anything on her? Can't tell. Oh, shit. I'm in trouble. Let's heal. Let's take one of these. And punch her in the head. Oh, damn. All right. You died. Well, I think that's everybody in town. I don't understand why she's hostile to me now. And I can't figure out where the stairs that go to the or whatever that goes. Oh, well, there's this. Is there a downstairs here? Oh, there is. Okay, there we go. Couldn't figure that out for a minute. All right. Let's take a... Okay, so I'm about to end the stream here. It's 11 o'clock at night. Been streaming for, what does it say, 4.5, almost 5 hours now. I'm just going to browse around here and see what else we got. Anything else to loot? We'll go and finish up this area. Tomorrow afternoon, rather, I think. Ooh, an EMP grenade, which doesn't do any good yet. This game. I can't! Oh well, at least I got a dildo out of it. Wait, what? Quick save. Rope. I definitely need one here. Well, hey, finally got ropes. Finally found a use for the rope. That's nice. Is there anything else hiding back here? No? Okay. Is that all there is around here? Because that's not a whole lot. Oh well. That's enough. So tomorrow morning we're going to continue on and just finish up these quests. Maybe murder everybody, since that seems to be the thing right now, since I can't go back here. I don't know why. I don't know why this lady's like this. I could probably sneak my way around, but anyway, let's just go and save it on the next floor. Save it in the start here slot right here. Get me in trouble on YouTube and Twitch.